Good morning, everyone. It's Cindy from Anand from hearthealthbrainhealth.com, encouraging healthy grieving and mindful actions. Today, I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. In North America, it is Christmas Day today. And if you've already celebrated, if you're somewhere else in the world and you've already celebrated, I hope you had a great day. And if you're still expecting to celebrate later than today, then I wish you a great day, whatever you do. I always think it's a wonderful reason to celebrate anything. So this is my reason for celebration today. And I have to tell you that my mind is very much focused on peace today. Now, it's not unusual that I would focus on things like peace, love, and joy, which are the wonderful high vibration energies that are really, I think, discussed more in Christmas time and at least thought about or reflected on. Certainly in times of prayer or meditation, I think there's something about this season that brings that out in us, which I really love. And so I was drawn to a few quotations after my contemplation time this morning. And one of the things that I came across, which I absolutely love, says, "Learn to love with all your heart and accept the unlovable side of others. For anyone can love a rose, but it takes a great heart to include the thorns." And I love that. Now, you might think that, yeah, that's easy to say, but it's not so easy to love someone or something or an experience for the things that are not so good in it, right? Yet we all have them, right? We all have good and not so good. And when there's love, there's so much that can be loved. And so accepting that there is something that's not lovable is a beautiful space of an expression of love itself, right? So then I came across another quotation by Albert Einstein, which says, "Peace cannot be kept by force. It can only be achieved by understanding." And I believe this. So when one is training the mind or perhaps accepting more fully, when we are consciously aware of how we are thinking or what we are thinking or what we are feeling and consciously choosing how to feel or think or speak, it comes from a place of understanding. And I love that space. And it's certainly what I would encourage everyone to feel comfortable about doing. This is that whole introspective, self-reflective, contemplative experience that can bring this out in our awareness in terms of understanding. Because a lot of times we will hear these sorts of words and think, oh, that's nice, it's just not where I'm at. And that's okay. That's also understanding where you're at, right? And that's okay. And then you might discover there comes a point, and can come a point, that things shift a little bit. And suddenly there's an expansion of this love, this peace, this understanding that is so beautiful to experience. And I would certainly love for all of us to experience it. And anyone who's on this path of trying to understand the self to then help others as well as ourselves, I hope that you will think about this and reflect on this today. I came across a quotation that I had come across quite a while ago by Mother Teresa, and it's really stayed with me. So I wanted to share this today too, because I think there's no better day. Again, I'm speaking about peace, and this is what she said. So this is a quotation when she was asked something. So she said, "I was once asked why I don't participate in anti-war demonstrations. I said, I will never do that, but as soon as you have a pro-peace rally, I'll be there." And I love this. I love this awareness that she had for encouraging positive energies out there rather than an energy that divides, right? So this is what war does, right? Or even anti-anything does. It divides. This is what I feel. This is what they feel. And it can happen within individual relationships. It can happen in worldwide experiences, right? And I love this idea of where are we putting our energy and our attention. And from my experience, I'm not in the middle of a war, so it's easier to experience this. But maybe there is a war on how we think and how we speak. And if we look at our advertising at Christmas time, isn't there a war on how we are being encouraged to think? The commercialism that many people have fallen into. And even when they're consciously, I'm going to do less this year, thinking, this is a different sort of war that's happening in the background, right? Our experience. So this is an important awareness that, oh, how much am I aware of what I'm thinking about, what I'm speaking, and what I'm doing? And I would love for you to take 5 minutes after this video to just think about that and think about the peaceful thoughts that you fill your brain with, the speaking that you do, and the actions that you do that reflect this peace that's within. And I finally wanted to finish by this beautiful quote by Helen Keller. So you know that I work with meditation and mindfulness, and I certainly have experienced through meditation this term that's called the peace that surpasseth all understanding. And I will say, yes, I have got to moments like that, which is so beautiful. And it is something that surpasses words. And I came across this quotation from her today, and I love it. She says, I do not want the peace that passeth understanding. I want the understanding that bringeth peace. Isn't that beautiful? I do. So hopefully that puts this whole video together for you, that understanding that bringeth peace, which then itself bringeth more peace and understanding. It just feeds itself. It's a beautiful cycle. And I hope that you will think about that again for 5 minutes after this video and see what are the thoughts that go through your head? What are the words that you speak? What are the texts that you send, emails that you send? Where are you starting from? What are you putting out there? And I wish you a peaceful day ahead, a celebratory day ahead, and not only today, but hopefully every day. And I hope you remember, transform your mind and transform your life. Have a great day, everyone.